relegation to promotion. These Southend United fans behind me have seen it all, but after 101 years in the Football League, their time is up. They play their final game today in the Sky Bet League 2 against Newport County as protests continue against the chairman. I'm here joined by one of the founding members of Save Our Southend, Scott Peters. Scott, thank you for joining us. I just want to start today by talking about Southend leaving the Football League and heading towards the National League. For you as a lifelong Southend fan, what does that mean to you, going down to probably the lowest we've ever been as a club?
It's a travesty. This club's been in the Football League for 101 years now. A club like Southend, a population of over 175,000 people in this borough alone. Taking the surrounding boroughs, you're looking at more 400,000 to 500,000. For that to not have a league club, it's a travesty.
And obviously we've seen a number of fantastic moments across the last few years. Of course, that Pigott goal at Wembley, we've seen us get promoted into the Championship at the height and the pinnacle of Southend United Football Club. What for you has been your favourite moment as a Southend fan?
Yeah, some might say I won't remember many of them because I had a drink, but no, I think my favourite would have been the playoff final. You know, that season we tried as hard as we could as a club not to go up. I mean, you're taking the playoffs to extra time, you're then going to the playoff final, taking that to extra time, and then taking that to penalties. So at the last moment we went up, yeah, and my daughter was born the next day, so it's always nice, isn't it?
And of course today's occasion, the number of fans here today for more than one reason. Of course the protests ongoing for the last few weeks regarding the chairman. What are your aims as as a company and as a collective group of Southend United fans to try and bring everyone together and try and really get your message across?
Transparency, accountability and unity, basically. That's what it's about. Is whether you want Ron out or you want Ron to change, it's the same discourse across the fan base. You know, it's all saying something's wrong, and we just want better from the club. If Ron hasn't got the money to finance it and what it needs to aspire to its potential, then he needs to get help or go. It's as simple as that.
Lovely. Any final few words? Any social media pages you wish to shout out before we finish this interview?
Well, everyone knows the Save Our Southend page. Search on Facebook for Save Our Southend. Yeah, I would. Yeah, my own firm, but I'm not going to do that. This is not about me. But what I will say is also our Twitter, which is our Southend as well. So get on there, find out what we're doing, and come support the movement.
I'm joined here by another founder of the Save Our Southend group, Jack Allen. Jack, thank you very much for joining us. I want to talk today, firstly, about your moments as a Southend fan. What does it mean to you, dropping out to probably the lowest as a Southend fan and as a Southend United Football Club? What does that mean to you? It must be heartbreaking.
Yeah, no, it is heartbreaking. Seeing the club go down the way it is, and obviously the fans and the base we've had 101 years in the leagues, and now obviously it's all gone. It's completely gone now, and we're now in the National League. It's all come from the top, and we've done this for years now, constantly, consistently trying to fight for this, and obviously now's the time when it's all gone.
And of course, like I said, one of the founding members of the Save Our Southend group who have gained a number of followers on social media. What is your aim with your followers to sort of bring forward to the table for Ron Martin and his staff at Southend United?
Well, we just want to make a group where the players and fans can believe in something, where that if the club does ever go down or anything, they've got us to back them and stuff like that. And that's what we're here for. We're here for the people. We're not here just for the club. Like I've said many times, we're here for the community as well, and this is what we're here for, and this is what we're going to do. So.
And finally, before we finish up today, your views exactly on what you feel the chairman has to do to bring this club back to where it belongs.
Stop with the stadium. The stadium needs to stop. Focus on the club first, bring the club back, at least to League One, and then we focus on the stadium after that. Until then, there's no club. This is not Southend we know, this is not the Southend we love.
I'm joined here by a Southend United fan, Andy. Andy, thank you very much for joining us. I just want to ask quickly, as a Southend United fan, what does it mean to you dropping down to the National League?
Well, it's many things, isn't it? It's the end of the 101 years. It's in many respects, I think we need a new start. I think the club has been woefully mismanaged at the top level for certainly last 5 years, and maybe this is what we need. Maybe we need to go down and start again, because change isn't going to happen. If we'd have survived this year, I don't think there would have been any change. We wouldn't be doing this, would we? We wouldn't be protesting. So. No, it is what it is. We have to face up to it, and we have to make the most of it and make the best of what we've got.
And like I said, or as you said, sorry, the way that the club's been run, it is subject to questions from a number of fans, a number of different opinions. But as the club in general, of course, we've seen a number of fantastic memories over the years. Of course, Duncan Jump getting us promoted, Joe Pigott getting us promoted. But for you, what's your favourite moment as a Southend fan?
It would either be Peter Clark at Chelsea, or the Wembley experience, or the last one, obviously. One of those two, yeah.
I'm joined here by two Southend United fans, Mitch and Dave. Mitch, I'll just start with you. Why are you here today, along with the rest of these Southend United fans?
Well, it's got to the stage now where we feel that something just has to be done, something has to give. We've been on a downward slope for probably, at least 3 years, possibly longer, but the last 3 years been particularly bad. Everybody could see what the issues are regarding finance, not paying bills, players not getting paid, and it's been an inevitable decline through the divisions, really. We've been lucky a couple of times. This year we weren't, and it's just that feeling of inevitability. And if we don't change something now, it's nothing is going to change, and we're going to end up in non-league, not being competitive. It's difficult, and the end of the slide might not be. We might not have reached that yet. It could still get worse, really.
And Dave, you as a fan and as a man who I'm assuming around this area, what do you think? How is this going to affect the community to go down to probably the lowest point of our sort of time as a club?
It's a massive effect. I mean, one of the biggest towns in the country without a football league club. You know, the club's in the heart of the town. You know, we've got a good level of support in the town, considering the amount of premierships we've got around in London, and it's going to have a massive knock-on effect. Trying to keep those fans and attracting the youngsters to come along.
And but from both of you, I just want to hear. We've had a number of fantastic memories over the years while I've been in the Football League. Is there any that stand out for you in particular?
Well, several over the years, I guess. Probably the promotions over the years have all been great. Going to Stockport on a Friday night, knowing that if we won we were promoted, that was great. Bury away when we finally got promoted into the second tier, another fantastic day. We've had great cup games at Derby, Sheffield Wednesday, Southampton, loads more. All of them days are great, and just harking back to what Dave said a little bit there, I've got a grandson there who's 6. He's looking forward to starting to come to his first game, and I found it it brought it home to me by having to explain to him that we wouldn't be playing in the league next season, so he's going to have to come along and watch non-league football. That brought it home to me, but no, Man United in the cup was special, beating Spurs here in the League Cup. So many big days, and
West Ham.
Beating West Ham in the league, probably our all-time favourite. Yeah.
That's amongst, as Mitch said, there's a few every game. Mitch mentioned there, the top days and nights to remember. But also watching some of the players we've seen down here. Obviously, Stan was a great memory, but players like Richard Cadet, Brett Angel, Freddie, Sean Goer, there's all those players that we've seen over the years, left so many great memories.
I'm joined here by Dave, a Southend United fan. Dave, just run me through, how does it feel for you as a Southend United fan dropping down to the National League?
How does it feel? Do you know what? I'm resigned to it now. I've never been involved in a season as much as I have this season, strangely enough. I've watched every game when I follow. I've been standing in the corner. I've been following Southend. My first game was 1979. Been following them since 85, 86. And you never knew this would happen. You never thought this would ever happen. I remember in the last 30 years seeing fans crying on terraces who have gone down to the old conference, and you felt sorry for them. But you never thought it'd be us. It would never be us. And do you know what? Until we're playing, who are we playing? Wealdstone? Yeah. Wealdstone in August, and there'll be many there. It might sink in. But yeah, it was. I'm trying to think what game it was, but it was probably Forest Green Barrow. We weren't even playing. That's probably the saddest day being a Southend fan for me.
And over the years, we've had some fantastic memories, like you said, over the time you've been a Southend United supporter. But what stands out for you as a fan, being sort of on the terraces? What's been your fantastic moment that you really remember for the rest of your life?
Unfortunately, it's a cliche. It's only one game for me, and that's a Man United game. The reason being is my wife is what we call a Cockney Red, and we'd been together for 15 years waiting for that game. And I remember more the draw being made than the game itself. But to be on the South Bank next to my wife and probably see Ronaldo hit the crossbar, I remember that as much as the goal. I remember Ferguson bringing a really good squad down. I've got so much respect for Ferguson, for the squad that he brought down. But to beat a proper Man United, probably my greatest memory. And there's other memories. We played Boston when Bramble went in goal, and we held out for those sort of games. The games that other people won't remember. I was in Florence for the Fiorentina game. I drove to Macclesfield. I've been to Notts County Anglo-Italian Cup semi-final. I cried that day when we got knocked out. So yeah, I got fantastic memories. And hey, we got the conference, and what we got, the FA Trophy. There we go, the FA Trophy to look forward to. So I'm looking forward to the FA Trophy. But got to be Man United. It's pretty obvious. So sorry, cliche, but that's the game for me.
And finally, why are you here today with the rest of the Southend United fans?
We've got to show the club that the club belongs to the fans. I'm not going to be shouting Martin out. What I'm shouting for is Martin to run the club properly. We need Martin to run the club properly. We need someone who can run a club. That's the biggest thing. Martin won't go, I know that, but let's get someone in. Let's put him on gardening leave, put him to one side. Let's get a football businessman to run the club and get back to the glory days that we remember.
So that is it here from us at Roots Hall for our final game in the Football League before being relegated to the National League. A massive thank you for all of the support on the page and on the channel. We will continue to do so in the pre-season and heading into next season. But from here at the SHRIMPERSTV, we'll look back at some of your favourite memories as Southend United fans. We will be back. Thank you. Come on you blues.
Standing on the platform, watching you go. It's like no other pain I've ever known. To love someone so much, to have no control. You said I wanna see the world, and I said go. But I think I'm lost without you. I just feel crushed without you. 'Cause I've been strong for so long, I never thought I'd know what you. watching you go. You said I wanna see the world, and I said